Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 63 of the Black and Yellow with our beloved Denton Villa. Welcome in. Now, big episode today. As you know, I haven't played too many games. We've come back for the second leg against Schalke, which should be an interesting one. So I can't wait to show you. I ain't got loads to show you really, have I? But yeah, thank you very much for checking this video out. If you enjoy it, don't forget, hit the like button. Thanks, helps me out. Cheers, brother, from another mother. Also, if you want to help the channel, check out my Patreon. You'll find a link to that down below in the description. Quick plug time. Yesterday, you might have seen it. You might not. Class of 2018 was out. Go and check it out. It's just a fun video. It's nothing too serious. But next week, we've got another video called England Has Fallen, which I'm excited about. And then the week after, maybe, or even at the end of that week, I've got the Tycoon 2, which I am super excited about. If you've seen the Tycoon, brilliant. It's added on to that in a way. In a good way, I think. So I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. If you enjoyed the Tycoon. If you haven't seen the Tycoon, go and watch it. Thank you very much. Right. Before we do start, I want to give a shout out to Quinny Star. Massive support to the channel. He asked me to do a shout out, so I'm doing you one. There you go, mate. Happy days. Let's get into it. So obviously we haven't played too many games, and the first game I played after the final match of the last live con was against Manchester United away. And now obviously we're not, I don't think we're up there yet. I don't think we're a title winning team yet. I think we're a top 4 team, but we are missing a few pieces. And I think games like this just prove it. You've got to start going to Old Trafford and winning. And Babin scored a right crappy old goal. It was definitely Bab, as my wife would say. So yeah, we got beat 2-0 and we got battered. We bounced ourselves back up to Bolton and we bounced back with a victory in the league, beating Fulham, who were bottom of the table. We beat them 2-0, and if you look at the team, I give loads of people a game. Joey Page, Besic at left back, total random central midfielder. I don't normally play for the Polic. Raven Stevens played up top. So yeah, I was happy with it because I did take a risk, to be fair. But yeah, the guys got a game and we got 3 points and a clean sheet. Next up was another game in the Premier League, and it was away against Burnley, who aren't too bad. I mean, it's a pretty even game statistically. We just put the ball in the back of the net 3 freaking times, and again I took a risk. Now this game was between the Europa League games, so I had to take the risk because we played Schalke, which I'll show you next, and then I had 2 days off, Burnley, and then I think it was either 2 or 3 days off. So we needed to rest the players, we needed to. So again, that's 2 back-to-back and B teams in the Premier League, back-to-back wins, back-to-back clean sheets. Now if you look, you'll know about Philip Younger, because I've talked about him. He's a guy picked up from City when they released him a few years ago. He's pretty decent, been in the under 23s for ages. Look on the left wing, you'll see a player called B Younger. Now he's not a wonder kid yet, he's only 16, that could change. But I've never had a kid come through with this ability already. Brett Younger. Could he be the new Brett Wood? Except Brett played on the right wing. He plays on the left wing, left footed. It excites me. He excites me. I've played him in the Premier League. I even brought him on in Europe. You'll see in a minute. So I'm buzzing. He's going to be down there with the kids in the under 18s for now. But wow, definitely one for the future. Now we have one other good player in the youth intake. His name's Aaron Bolton, central midfielder. The same current ability as Brett Younger, just half a star less, I think. Potential ability, but yeah, these two are good. The rest of them are so-so. I've signed them all for the under 18s, so Bull come out. But I'm pretty happy we've got 2 very good young players this year. Joe else is very good. Those 3 Premier League games, a loss and the 2 wins, have put us top. So even though we got beat off United, we are top with a game in hand. Now I just said earlier, I don't think we're title winners. I don't. But it's nice to be there in a minute, innit? Looks good, doesn't it? We've drawn 1, lost 7. We just don't draw games, do we? United have drawn 6, lost 5, so we just won the most games. That is crazy, man. Yo San is 3rd in the goal scoring charts. I just can't get over it. I mean, obviously we beat Burnley, they're bottom of the league. I said they were good, they're not that good. Fulham as well. So they weren't big tests. But whenever we played the big boys, we seemed to get beat majority of the time. So I'm surprised, and I bet you're surprised. Will we stay there? Let me know what you think. When it comes to the stats of it, we've got the 4th best defence in the league. We're joint with Wolves and Man City, conceding 29. But the best defence is only letting 4 less. It's not much better than us, and that's Liverpool. When it comes to scoring goals, we joint 5th with West Ham with 57. United are at the top with 66. I think United are going to win the league, I'll be honest with you. So we of course played Schalke in the first leg at home, but we only beat them 1-0. And I'm not happy. I don't think that's... I prefer, for us, a second leg at home. Just do whatever you do in the first leg. Bring them back to your place and do the business. We've got to go to Schalke, massive club, massive stadium. It's going to be intense. It's going to be a different thing. I mean, they got a player sent off, right? But, and I mean, we played better than them, but they absolutely bossed us on the ball. Even the press after the game said, you didn't touch the ball. Do you think you're going to go to their place and do the same? I don't think we are. I think it's going to be hard today. And just to point out, after this game we're going to share together today, look at my next 3 games in the league. Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea. 2 of them are away. So comment again, let me know. Do you think we'll stay at the top of the league? I mean, I think our running though, Newcastle, Hull, Wolves, West Ham, Leicester and Brighton, they're all winnable. Them next 3 games are huge. If we can come out of that with a good amount of points, could we? Could we actually win the freaking league? Let's have a look at 3 of my favourite players, because I showed you Johan in the last episode, but I want to show you what we've got, how we're improving. And the most highest average rating player so far this season is our right winger, Rambo. Guy we got from Forest, he's been with us now for ages. With us before we got in the Premier League. And he's a great player, I think. There's probably better wingers out there than him. He hasn't even got an 18, which isn't, 18 attribute in anything. He's still quick enough and good enough. He does that job. I mean, can't grumble with a player that puts in his performances only costing you 45 grand a week. You can't argue with that. Next up, we've got Vlahovic, 20 years old. He feels like he's about 28. Look how good he is for 20. How good is he really going to be? He's still a wonder kid, for God's sake. How good is he going to be? We need to keep hold of him. 50 grand a week. I am doing it on a budget, We're doing this on a budget. Next up, we have a centre half, Babin. Now, he scored an own goal recently, but he's playing pretty well. In the Premier League, he's brilliant. Champions League is... now, he's got a lot of orange arrows for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why, but he's still a good player. Honestly, he was a wonder kid, remember. He's 6'5", and I still think he's going to get better and better. Now, I did say I was going to show you 3. Let's show you 4. Because Sean Blinkhorn, I think, was a big purchase for us in the summer. It cost us a lot of money, 40-odd million quid from Everton. But I really believe he's been a bit of a difference for us this year. Charbert does the anchorman role well. Vlahovic, as you know, plays well. I think that addition of Blinkhorn in that trio in the middle has really just done something different for us, because he's a very good player. His passing, his vision, his decision making, his physicals are great. He could still get better apparently. Yeah, he was definitely worth every single penny. And this is the entire squad arranged by average rating. Got no real issues today. G's injured, but he's a backup centre half. Dicko's got a knock, but he won't be playing anyway. So we're fit. Like I said, look at the conditioning. Beating last game against Burnley. So this is it. Now or never, man. We're fit. Proper A team's going to be playing today. Just hope they don't let me down and let you down and let all the Denton army down around the world. Now, I do like a Brazilian. If you watch my Journeyman, I kind of fell in love with him. When you play in Holland, you can sign as many foreigners as you want, and I signed a really big group of Brazilians, and we did special things in Holland with FC20. So I've turned the Brazil League on. I forgot to turn it on, didn't I, last year? I've turned it on. So it's been on now since, it's been on 3 months. And this is the shortlist I've got at the minute. I'm scouting a lot. Brian Kane, my scout, he's doing a good job. And if you look here, we've got some potential boys here. Now, I've got a lot of players on it, but I've filtered this down to 21. These are all 21 and under. So there's a good few players there that, could be quite cheap. If you go over here now, and we look at the value, look at them values. It's mad, man. Because if you think our club, high Premier League status, are pulling in potentials like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to be buying them for 53 grand. They're going to cost you a few mil. But I definitely can see a few Brazilians coming over in the summer to complement me under 23, see if we can get any of them to become world class. See, if I'm honest, if we can buy a few to maybe even sell them. Because I found that out, if you buy a Brazilian cheap and they have a year in Europe, the reputation goes up, the value goes up. Maybe I might start doing some business to try and get more money in the club. Because if you see up here, we're struggling. I haven't got the biggest wage bill, but we're not struggling financially, but we're not big enough yet, and we need more funds. We are doing it on a budget. This is salary per annum. So you look at City up there, they're spending 334 million a year. United 252. Wow, City. You've got Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, but we're as good as all them on the pitch. But we're down there in 14th with a £74 million a year wage bill, and that is busting the balls of this club at the minute. Do you know what I mean? We are punching above our weight. So that's why I'm starting to think they'll bring some Brazilians in. Even if I buy one in and loan him out for a year to another European team, up his reputation, he goes from a £1 million player to a £5 million player and sell him. We've got 89 million in the bank, but I've maxed out my budget. Look, I've pushed it all over. So even though we've got a 36 million transfer budget, I've got no room at the minute in wages. I'm failing the wages in the Premier League's FF bloody P or whatever, so there's a risk we might have a points deduction next year. See what I mean? I know I love the chairman's, Colin Mick, but a takeover won't be such a bad thing. But if we go on our general page, you'll see my chairman is enjoying life at the club. We're happy. Average ticket price 18 quid. To go and watch a team that's top of the Premier League. Season ticket 774. We're not big enough, are we? But I'm not checked this for a bit. Legends, Josh Stevens, he's back at the club, isn't he? Jordan Halliwell. I've never got that. Got Hughesy still and me. Oliver Humphreys, Ben Mull. Brilliant players then, weren't they? It's sad when you have to lose players like them too. But you got Kano, Raven, Rambo G, JB, Cyrus, some good players there, man. Really, Gonads is on, because remember Gonads came in, had a great year, didn't he? And then didn't improve, and Vlahovic just pushed him out of the team, so Gonads is gone. And of course, the mighty Brett Wood. But how's Hughesy doing? Do you ever check in on a legend? Well, he's at Burnley, isn't he? He's a rotation player. Got quite a good price for him. He's gone there. He's only scored 4 goals in 26 games. Of course, Burnley, bottom of the league in the Premier League. So I reckon if they went down, he's the kind of player they wouldn't sell. They'd probably keep him. And in the Championship, we know how good he is in the Championship. He will destroy the Championship. Today we're playing Schalke, and if we really want to fulfil our dreams of winning a Europa League, which would really put this club on the map, I think, we've got to beat a massive team here. And the third, which is probably about right for them, innit? In the Bundesliga. Bayern usually win it all the time with the odd cheeky Dortmund win. But I quite like Schalke. Again, if you watch my Journeyman, you'll know why I like Schalke. I learned a lot about them in them 3 years I was there. Probably huge, man. This stadium we're going to, it's amazing. I mean, look at it. 62,000. It's got a roof on it. It's getting on a bit now. Built in 2001, but it's just freaking. I love it, man. I just really like it. So I'm excited. This is where I want this club to be. Hopefully my boys don't get overawed by the occasion. Now this is potentially one of their best players. He's probably their second best player, but he's pretty good, to be fair. He's doing well in the Bundesliga. This is the kind of quality they've got. So I think they're very similar to us in a lot of areas. They match us quite well. But luckily for us, he won't be playing, hopefully. He strained his knee. And of course, we're going up against one of the game's young, up-and-coming managers. I think he's younger than me in real life. A lot younger than me. Here we are on the match preview. We're favourites, and we're in better form. We need to be careful here though. I'm a bit worried because I want to do well in the FA Cup as well, but we've got a 2-day rest after this game, so we've got to get back to England, and Modern Football Manager takes that into account now, doesn't it? Travel time and so on. It clocks the mileage, I think, doesn't it? So we've got to get back, and we've only got 2 days off. So we'll get back tomorrow. We're going to be knackered, resting, we'll have 1 day of training, and then we play Spurs in the FA Cup 6th round. Games are coming thick and fast, but I love it. Welcome to Gelsenkirchen, and Schalke are coming out as a bit 2 banks of 4, and I don't know if I like that at all, really. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to be playing defensive because we will be attacking them. We're going to go at them and try and win this game, and that is my best team on the pitch. No doubt about it. That is a fully fit A team. If we don't win this, we're never going to do it. Not this year, anyway. Into the changing rooms, and again, I'm going to go down the serious route. I've been doing it a lot recently. I know you're not supposed to go for the same thing, but it is what it is. We can't allow for complacency. Let's don't do all our good work. Oh, I never get that many green at the start. Come on, it's got to be an omen of glory. Omens of glory. Here we go. Look at this. My heart. I'm feeling this. I know it's only early days in the Europa League. It's not like the quarters or the semis, but I don't know. I love it. I love this game. And I just want to go on a good journey with us together, do something special, because time is ticking out, isn't it, really, this year? I've slowed it down with Denton Villa compared to last year with Central. So we're not getting towards the super glory of any kind of save, and I just think it'd be pretty cool if we could do something like a Europa League win with Villa. So we go 15 minutes in, first highlight, happy days. Is Rambo's on a yellow already. The game is Tuppen, gonna get a corner. We started the game with guys on yellows, 4 of them, so I can't remember who they were. But 4 of them get a yellow card, good chance they won't be playing the next leg, will they? Or the next round if we get through. Is Rambo again. Rambo's one of them players who when you look at, he's good, but he don't scream world class, but he plays world class. Sometimes they're my favourite kind of player. Right, free kick. Arp, who is their highest valued player, is a real player as well. I think he's at Hamburg in real life. In game, he's played in the Premier League, had a season at Watford, and then went back home. He's been at Schalke now for a few years, and he's pretty decent. So yeah, 25 minutes in, again they're dominating the ball. He keeps holding that ball, doesn't he? He just don't do a lot with it. But they've had more chances. They've got the home crowd behind them. Just need a goal. Get that one goal. They've got an away goal then, haven't we? Nice one it is. Vlakovic, 20-year-old wonder kid. Vision pass to Yosan. 1-on-1. Oh my god. Keeper got an answer, did he? Really? Anyway, Rambo with a corner. Keeper gets both hands to it. So make sure you go and check out Class of 2018. And like I said, I'm excited. The Fall of England, or England Has Fallen. It's a good video. A couple of guys bigger than me have done something similar recently in a boring way. Mine ain't boring. Mine's better than theirs. I put money on that. And then Tycoon 2. That's going to be well ace. Here we are, it's our time and it's 0-0. Technically, we're still winning. Technically, we're still going through. Looking at some of the other results. A bit boring in it at the minute, apart from Watford game. Watford beating Marseille 3-0 away. I'm going to try and stick a firecracker up their ass. See if I can just get the fire going inside them. Get a bit of passion. There you go. Who's stressed? Daryl Tuppen. You're coming off then. Josh Stevens can cover on the left. Let's get him on. He's a better goal for it than Tuppen anyway. Come on, Joshy lad. Denton Army. Denton Army. Villa. 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 Gelsenkirchen. There's been a sea of yellow today. Fans outside in the cafes having a beer. It's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere is awesome. Although it's a little bit tense now, to be fair. I think we're starting to worry a little bit because they're definitely edging it. They've got the ball more than us, so they've got more chance to score. We need to do something. We need a bit of magic, a bit of Villa magic from one of our little magicians. Just demanded more. It's not affected them too much. I mean, it's not extended highlights. Not a lot is happening, which sometimes is a good thing. Shows you it's a bit of a boring game then. Can't get any good highlights for the computer to show you. We've got guys on 3 yellows. If we get through, we have seriously got some guys suspended. I can put money on that, surely. Let's hope we don't draw someone easy in the next round if we get through. But here's Arp. Right, we've got half an hour to go, and still we're not doing anything. I'm going to give it after this highlight, and I might make some changes, see if we can just do something, change something. It's just annoying me. It's my team, they're fresh. I know they're away in Germany, but I just want to see more like opportunities. Right, Kasama's on for Vlakovic, just to change up in the middle. He's a good young player, a wonder kid, isn't he? I think came from Germany. Did they get him from Cologne? I think I did. So he knows the German league. He's played against these before. Oh, good save, Nico. He's a big difference maker this year. That keeper, best keeper we've ever had. Now I say that. Let's see what happens here with the corner. Come on, boys, get it away. Let's get him on the break. Good save again. Filipovic's on for Rambo. Rambo's not done too much, and again he's on a yellow. We'll keep Sharper on. He hasn't really got a replacement. We had Ellison on the bench, but nah, keep Sharper on, man. We're not doing anything though. We hadn't had a shot on target for the second half, I don't think. Yellow is my colour, yellow is my colour. Just told them to concentrate, and they're all overwhelmed by having to concentrate. Just concentrate, lads. Just think about what you're doing, boys. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Oh, you're overwhelming me. You're taking the piss. Anyways, Blinkhorn. Come on, let's do something. Let's have a bit of Villa action. Better than anything that happened all game, that. Right, that clock is ticking. Come on, keep it going. Now's the time. Gledson just hit a red average rating, so he went shit for a minute then. Just keep it ticking. 4 minutes. Yeah. Keep it going, keep it going. No, 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 no. Give it back to no. Just blast it. What happened there? Assistant referee, Arts offside. There you go. Again, not the most exciting live comp. A 0-0, but it's enough. It's enough. Going through, boys. Denton Army forever. Get your passports ready. Here we go. It's a quarter-final draw. 8 teams left and a lot of beatable teams. I've noticed Paris Saint-Germain have come out first. Let's not get them. Wow, Brighton. That's a tough one for Brighton, that, isn't it? Who we've got here? Don't get Chelsea. Watford? Borefest? No, we've got Chelsea. Great. I don't think we can beat them. But I'd rather had Sporting, Maze, Brighton, Watford or Valencia. We'll beat these, won't we? And we'll get Paris freaking Saint-Germain. I mean, who's going to beat Paris Saint-Germain? If you can get to the final and not play them, you're going to be playing them at some point, aren't you? So yeah, quarter-final, Chelsea Football Club. Well then, here we go, and this is the running now. Obviously, I've got Spurs in the next game. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens with that. It's semi-final after that, isn't it? If we can beat Spurs away, great. And then obviously I've got Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea in the league, Chelsea, Hull, definite B team, Chelsea. So I think, again, let's keep sharing it while we can. You never know when it's going to end. We'll come back for episode 64 and we'll play Chelsea. Hey, why not? Live on television, away at Stamford Bridge. Come on, the Villa. Well, there we go, lads and lasses. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. Go and check out all my other videos. Again, if you want to support the channel, it really helps keep my wife off my back. You can pledge to the Patreon. You'll find a link to that down below in the description. Like 0-0. We want the greatest game. We did what we had to do. A few players got a game. A few of them are going to be freaking suspended as well for that first game against Chelsea. At least we're at home. Hopefully it won't affect us too much. And hopefully we don't get battered. So by the time we come back, we'll live comp together, me and you. Yeah, love you. Hopefully it'll be okay and we'll still be in it with a chance to win it. It's exciting times, man. It's exciting times. Are we going to come away with a treble? 2 trophies, 1 trophy or nothing? Let me know what you think down below. I think we've got a good chance here. And let me know actually as well what you think of my Brazilian to buy to sell on idea for making money. Have you got any other good money tips? Let me know. Thank you very much. You've been amazing. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this. I truly, really do appreciate it. I've been Bood. I'll see you next time.